We now have this strange gray border around the image. It's kind of conflicting. It looks fine, but we can do better than fine. When creating avatar components, one thing you need to keep in mind is preventing background bleed. Background bleed happens when the user provides an image whose color is so similar to the UI's background that it starts to blend in and lose its shape. For example, here we have an orange image on a white background. This looks okay. We have a nice, perfectly round avatar. But if we are to change it with a whitish one, the avatar will blend in with the background and lose its shape. This no longer looks like a circle. I mean, it kind of does, but not really. One possible solution would be to simply add a border. So we'll go here and add border 2. And now we have our circle back. However, while this fixes our background bleed issue, if we go back and use the orange image again, we now have this strange gray border around the image. It's kind of conflicting. It looks fine, but we can do better than fine. What we could do instead is use a semi-transparent inner border. But how do we do that? One way to do it is to wrap the image within a span element, and this one will be an inline block. And then we'll grab all the shape defining classes from the image. So we'll grab the width, height, and rounded full. Let's remove the old border, and now to make the image round, we'll need to add overflow hidden to the parent. Another thing we need to do is make sure the image stretches all over the container. To do that, we'll add hFull and widthFull to the image element. Now to add the semi-transparent inner border, we'll need to add a new span element, and this one will be absolute. And to push it outside the edges, we'll add inset 0, and then we'll do border 2, border black, and let's give it an opacity of 10%, and rounded full, because we want a circle. However, as you can see, the border goes outside the container. To keep it inside it, we'll need to add relative to the parent element. So now, instead of having a hard-cut gray border, we have a semi-transparent one that is mostly visible when background bleed occurs. So with the orange image, we barely notice it. But once we change it to the white one, the shape stays clearly defined, which is what we wanted. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, share it, subscribe, click the bell button, all that good stuff. Bye!